Hello YouTube, Amy here, and for this video, we're going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be showing off the collection of a game series, and we're going to be telling a story, and we're going to be showing you a game I got from our good friends over at Starland. And they're all interconnected, believe it or not. So, what I'm about to show you, sitting on my desk here, is every North American PS2 game for this one particular game series called the Shin Megami Tensei series that I actually own. If you're a Pokemon fan, and I actually know some people that are, this is what I like to call a more grown-up version of the Pokemon series. Why do I say that? Because it's a lot darker, a lot more mature, and pretty brutal at times. The games which are sitting on this desk are actually arranged in chronological order for the most part, from first to last for the PS2. Alright? First one is Nocturne. And I believe they call this one Lucifer's Bell in the UK. This was the first game in the series that came out under the Shin Megami Tensei license in North America. No, the Persona games, when they came out on the PS1 in North America, were not considered part of the series at that point. They didn't have that label on them yet. So Eternal Judgment and the original Persona game that came out on the PS1 were not part of the series yet. They were rebranded as such later. So this is number one. Then there was a two-part series called the Digital Devil Saga. This is episode 1, and this is episode 2. Then you have Devil Summoner. Well, this one is called Raido Kuzunoa versus King Abaddon. This one actually came with a plushie, which I have sitting over on my stand with all my strategy guides. And then, of course, you have the Persona series. It's the Persona games that did come on the PS2. This is Persona 3. This one is the one that actually came with this little beauty. And I do have the, the soundtrack for it. It's over one of my spindles behind me. Persona 3 Fez, or as it's referred to in Japan, the Append Edition. This was actually the first game in the series, in the Shin Megami series, I ever bought. And when I bought it, it was brand new and it was $15 at GameStop. No joke. This one comes with the Journey and the Answer. This one's just the Journey. And then, of course, one of the games that actually got a remake, along with Persona 3, that got a remastered version or remade version recently on the PS Vita, whereas Persona 3 was on the PSP. Persona 4. Well, you'll notice one thing when I mentioned these games. Well, I'm missing one. Yeah, I mentioned Devil Summoner 2, but where's Devil Summoner? Right? I mean, where is it? How about right here? Yeah, this is Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Raido Kuzunoa versus the Soulless Army. And we are going to be opening this together because I wanted to do that with y'all. Now, I'm going to lay it down for you like this. This one took me forever to get a hold of because Starland didn't have the game, at the time, and Amazon wanted way too goddamn much for it. I think it was either Amazon or another site. I know I saw this game and somebody wanted like $80 for the darn thing. I was like, that. So I was talking with a friend of mine, Thomas Smith, aka Mr. Killer Hornet, and now the Cemetery Gamer. Oh, I was giddy like a schoolgirl when I saw this bad boy. Giddy like a schoolgirl. Ordered it. Starland got my receipt. Got my payment on Wednesday, and I just got the game today on Good Friday. And they say it's complete. Well, how complete is it? Here's our instruction manual. Now, I'm looking at this instruction manual, right? Let's compare it. This is the one that was used for Devil Summoner, right? Where's my Devil Summoner 2? Hold on. Oh, here we go. And I just dropped it like a dope. There we go. This is the one for Devil Summoner 2. A little bit later, so you almost can tell there's like a light and dark theme going on with these, right? Also, with the Devil Summoner games, if you use your clear data on this one, you actually can open up a harder difficulty level on this one called the King Mode, which is actually the difficulty level somebody on GameFAQs did an entire walkthrough based on. So, yeah. And like I said, I have the plushie that came with the limited edition of this one. Sits over on my thing. And for those interested what the games look like as far as the actual discs, well, I'll show you that in a second. Where are we here? Oh, there we go. This is what the disc looked like for Devil Summoner with Rhino on the disc itself. And then of course on this one, nothing really special that I can see, but that's the disc for Devil Summoner 2. So I believe that now actually completes the entire PS2 collection, North American collection rather, for the Shin Megami series. Now I have an even bigger challenge coming up. There are at least 3 Super Famicom games that came out for the series. Shin Megami Tensei, 2, and If. Those are my next 3 games to track down. The good news is, I know a site that has them. The part that's going to be bitchy is getting them completed. It's getting them in complete form. But I think that's going to be happening sooner rather than later. Anyway, y'all, you have a great day, a very good Friday, and I hope to be talking to you very soon with some more gameplays. Oh, and you might get my impressions on the Canadian version of a little TV show called Match Game. Trust me, there are people that don't like it. And I think they have a reason for it, but I'll lay my thoughts on it later, I promise you. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.